Hello everyone, GoGoGo here. My name is GC. Today we have a special project and we're gonna go discover the distribution of the Lime network, the rental bike network on the Gold Coast. Because recently I realized they just deployed brand new rental bikes on the beach, and I want to take a look at the condition of those bikes and get some feedbacks from the users. I really want to know first-hand experience what it's like for the Lime users to use this product. I myself have been a Lime user before, and I will explain in a different video what my experience was. That's not important today. Important today is I want to know for myself as a research to see one of the most important micro mobility solution, which is the rental bikes. I want to know how well it's received, what kind of feedback the customers will give to these new bikes. Alright, today we are going to visit the beautiful beach of Burleigh. We're going to cover the entire area of Burleigh and see how many bikes we find and what kind of feedback we can get. Follow me to the Burleigh Head first. Let's go! Perfect. Those are the first two we see. They're brand new. Everyone, this is GoGoGo. My name is GC. Today we are gonna investigate the popularity of Lime bikes, because recently Lime bikes has just introduced a brand new model. I have never seen this before, and I would like to learn everything I can about this particular product. So follow my journey into unexplored territories. Let's take a look together, see what we can learn from one of the greatest invention of all time, rental bikes. Alright, this is the new version. So this obviously, the basket is custom. This is a label that is etched in. This cannot be peeled off easily. That's great. Yesterday night I noticed the rim, the white rim is actually reflective. So this is all reflective. It's good for safety. As you guys can see, the bikes are in good condition. This is probably a front wheel. This looks like a drum brake. Is that a drum brake? I think it's a drum brake. That should be a drum brake. But where's the motor? Where's the motor? Motor is behind. So the motor is behind. Looks very nice. Very clean. And the battery, most important difference is the battery. This is not the battery pack, and this is replaceable so that the company can charge the battery pack, I believe. And I also believe someone is going to figure out how to steal the battery pack from them. I don't know how they release it, but this is the valuable part. Inside, this is the most valuable part. So there's a latch here. They must have designed the way to prevent theft. That's pretty cool. And here's the heart of the system, I believe. Underneath this must be the central computer, and you just scan the code and you can start using it. Here is a custom phone holder with a screw, so it's replaceable. If this breaks, you can just unscrew, replace it. That's pretty cool. Here's the helmet latch. This helmet latch will charge you money if you don't return the helmet, but I don't see any helmets here. That means someone has taken it. I wonder who. And here, this is well labeled: rear brake, front brake. I like that. However, the label is just a sticker. It's not engraved. So over time this will fall off. And now, how do they? Where's the throttle? They can't have throttle. I remember. Oh, that's the ring. Look at that. Oh, there are rings on both sides. Well, someone's gonna make a lot of noise. Imagine kids with both hands doing this. I can totally imagine kids will make a lot of noise in these things. But it's good that they pay attention to the safety. This is very intuitive usage. Very intuitive, right? Once you touch it, you know it is there. That's a good idea. Now, this is adjustable. Can a user adjust, or let me see if I can adjust myself. Let me see if I can adjust it. Can I adjust it by doing this? Ah, that's how you adjust it. So it's very easily adjusted. The height of the bike is easily adjusted. The highest height is 10. So 1 to 10. And you can adjust yourself. One-handed operation. Even one-handed is possible, I believe. So let me see if I can film myself adjusting this. Now imagine I'm a customer. Oops, did I just roll down? Okay, what should be my height? Oops, what should be my height? Like this? That's about right. What number do you see? 5. 5, okay. 5 is the average number. I'm the moving average. That's, oh damn, this thing is heavy. Oh, shoot, this is heavy. Oh, okay. This is really heavy though. Okay. So I'm on 5. This is about correct height. Okay. You want the bike to be just slightly within the level of your feet. That means it's. I want to use my son as a reference now. Come. I want to know how it feels like. You adjust yourself. Go do the adjustment. I think it's too high for you. You have to adjust in the way that that's too low. You have to adjust to the level that is just nice for you. See if it's easy to do. Just slightly higher than you can standing. That's all you need. Yeah. What number do you see? I see. Let me see. What number? 3. 3. The number system is very good. This is a very good number system. So keep in mind, we have never encountered these bikes before. This is the first time. So sit on it and put your pedal to it. See what happens. Do you feel like this is the right height? Is that the right height?
Yeah.
That's the right height? I want to see, can you ride it off or not? First test we need to do is to see, can you ride? Okay, kick. Keep in mind, my son does not even know how to ride a bike. Okay, this has to be kicked off. Alright, see if we can ride it off. First attempt. Should be locked. If you can ride off, then.
Oh, this is heavy.
Heavy, right? Super heavy. No, cannot. Alright, okay. Ah, I see. Whenever. Alright, so it's pretty. Now it's my turn to see if I can move it. Let's see if I can move it.
Is that a bike? You need to adjust the seat.
The brake is very strong. Very, very strong. So there's no way for you to move without paying. The electronic brake is very, very strong. But I can imagine a lot of people will try. I can imagine. Yes. But it feels very sturdy. See, but how long can I balance? One good challenge will be to balance without riding it. Who can balance the longest on an e-bike? That's less than a second. That's less than a second. Can I balance better on a scooter or on an e-bike? 1.5 seconds. One and a half. No more than 2 seconds. Okay. So it feels very heavy. First impression, very solid. This thing is damn solid. But here's some interesting thing. There's no mud guard. There's no mud guard in front. There's no mud guard in front because you don't need it. The mud will be guarded by this, and the guard will be guarded by this. So when it rains, the rain doesn't splash onto your pants. Compared to a scooter, we're fully guarded. We never get wet when we ride the scooter. So I wonder, why is this so thick? Is that additional battery? I don't know why the frame is so thick. There must be additional battery in there. This must be the boost battery or something. So now, as a 12-year-old kid, let me ask you, what's your impression?
Oh,
interview you here. Yeah, what's your first impression?
seems a bit overpriced. And also, it seems easily stolen.
How to steal this? Show me. Because kids have different ideas. We don't have those ideas, they can get those. How do you steal?
Well, you could get like a group of like 2-3 people, just like carry it somewhere and then like dismantle it with like a couple tools and then sell it on eBay or something.
Okay. How heavy is it? What do you reckon how heavy this is? Try it. Try to lift up the front.
Oh,
It's still heavy, right?
the front is really light, but the back is really
must be
heavy.
heavy because that's where the motor is. Try to lift out the back. You can.
Oh, it's not actually that heavy.
Is it heavy?
Oh yeah, it's relatively heavy. Like, with 2 people, it's doable.
Okay, let's try 2 people. Let's try 2 people. I take care of the. You take care of the front. I take care of the back. The back is very light. I do the front. Back is super light.
Okay.
The distribution of the weight is front heavy. Yep. You can just carry it around, no problem. So, if someone really wants to steal the bike, they can easily do it. You just need a truck and then take it apart and then they know how to disable the GPS or disable the electronics. This thing will be gone in no time. Now, what about the color scheme? Do you think it's a good idea to do white color?
No.
Nah?
No.
What do you think? Those are brand new bikes. They have been here only for a few days. What do you think will happen to those bikes in about a week?
We're gonna kick graffiti. Like,
Yeah.
people are gonna like vandalize it.
Yeah. So which part will break first? What do you think what will break first? We're not trying to break anything, we're trying to learn. Because the number one cost for running a business, a rental business, is depreciation. Most scooters last less than 2 months. A lot of e-bikes last less than 3 months. So
Oh, this.
this?
It's already wobbly.
Oh yeah. The helmet, but the helmet bracket thing can easily be dismantled with a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Just-
Just for this one.
Yeah.
You can just like unscrew it
Where? Where's the screw?
underneath.
Oh, you figured it out already?
Here.
Oh yeah. There's some kind of screws
You
there.
can just unscrew it and take it away.
Yeah. There's definitely battery in here. The
That's probably what it
what is that?
charges.
Let me see.
I think that's where to charge it.
Ah, that's where the charger goes to. You found the charging port. Yes, that's the charging port. So this cannot be dismantled. This is not meant to be dismantled. I was wrong. I thought this is with the handle. I thought this is supposed to be dismantled by the charging company. They just take it off and put on a new one. I was wrong. So the charging that happens here. Very discreet. I didn't even see it. See? Kids see things differently. Is that a symbol on it?
It's
Is
a
a charging
lightning
symbol?
bolt
Lightning
symbol.
bolt symbol on it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. What else can they steal? Can they steal the wheels? Because very likely people steal wheels. Does it look like a wheel can be stolen? It's not a normal bolt. The bolt has a protection.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, what about a real bolt? Real wheel.
It's the same protection.
Yeah, same protection. So this tells you also do not sit. Do you know what will happen? People will
Don't sit
sit.
on it.
The seat is actually okay, not too bad. It's quite wide. Reminds me of the seat of a typical Dutch bike. So it looks simple enough. You know what's cool? There's something in common between the scooter and this bike. It's the brakes. The front brake is a drum brake. We also have front brake that's drum brake. Your model is the drum brake. The scooter is drum brake. Front, that's a drum brake. Then we have electronic brakes in the back. This one has the electronic brakes in the back and a drum brake probably too, integrated all into the same system. But it looks like a custom design. So all in all, impression-wise, what do you reckon?
We're
Come
gonna
here.
get easily vandalized.
Easily vandalized?
Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking what could go wrong. We'll find out, okay? Today we're gonna ride around and take pictures of the different e-bikes, see what happened to them. See what happens to them, what already happened to them. They've been out for less than a week. Let's find out what happens to them.
Okay.
We're not gonna even use apps to find them. We're just gonna ride around, look for them, and see what happens. Yeah, but if this is the first bike ever you have to ride bike experience on, how would you think about it?
Well, I would think it would be pretty good because I
Yeah,
have nothing
is it
else
good?
to compare it to.
Right. So for first timers like yourself, this will be a good experience.
Yeah.
I find that the center of gravity is quite low. It makes it easier to learn, and the front wheel heavy, which makes it easier to steer, and you will not get into accident. So it's a pretty good design. And also I realized that this basket has an additional function. I realized this is a crash protection function. When you crash into somebody, this acts as a crumble zone. The whole thing is a crumble zone.
Oh yeah.
So not just for helmets, also for us a crumble zone. So this is quite safe, high safety. This is double welding. This is very safe, very sturdy. So this thing is really designed with durability in mind. Look at how thick the handlebar is. Look the thickness of the handlebar, and there's no exposed cables. So all in all, it's a very good design, very nice design. Well, I like it. Very good. How would you rate it? 1 to 10?
7.
7. Okay, let's put it to 7. Give it a rating of 7. This bike gets a rating of 7. Yes. Very good. Consider my son is new to e-bikes. He had never had one and doesn't even know how to ride a bike. Give you a 7 is pretty high. Okay, here's my rating. From a business perspective, I'll rate it way higher. I will rate this a 9. Easily a 9. Actually, I will rate it even higher. I'll rate it a 10. From a business owner perspective, if I want to invest in this business, I want to be sure that my assets are protected. And on one look, I actually cannot find anything that is easily dismantleable, easily stolen, or easily destroyed. It looks very, very sturdy. It looks like something's designed with abuse in mind. This may be a constructive feedback to anyone who wants to invest in Lime. I find the design is very sturdy, it's very neutral, and it looks very good. And the reflectivity of the wheels is very obvious. It's a very good safety feature. This is a very safe bike to ride for riders and for the other people. It's heavy as well, so you can't really ride that fast. Now I understand why so many Lime bike riders are not that fast. This thing is slow, but that's okay. That's what it's meant to do. Here is the only thing. I want to find out if someone can crack this open, take the battery out of it. There's a handle. Obviously, it's supposed to be removed. For one reason, otherwise it wouldn't build a handle here. So I want to learn later on online. I'll do my research to find out if this is the only battery pack they have, or do they have additional battery pack built into here and here. This part I don't think they have battery pack. Here, inside here, there might be minimum battery pack. So the actual design I can imagine is 1/3 of the battery is built in here, 2/3 of the battery is here. This is replaceable, that is not replaceable. This way, even when this is removed, the bike still can operate under minimum condition. That's my guess right now. That's the only logical explanation why the frame is so thick. So I'll find out later what it's like. Next part is about finding out how many bikes have a helmet. Yeah, it's nice. I give it 10 out of 10. This is a very solid design, very, very solid design. I've never seen a rental bike that's this solid. This is truly solid design. I like it a lot. Yeah, from an investment perspective, of course. All right, let's go to the next part. Fast forward. Hello everyone, GoGoGo. This is GC. So I want to explain to everyone actually what I'm doing. What I'm doing is the underground research for the investment case into the company that owns things like Lime. Because until now, the road to micromobility has been very bumpy for everyone involved. This is not the best time from their perspective. From the pioneers' perspective, they have lost a lot of money. The shareholders have lost a lot of money. This has been one investment disaster after another. However, as a seasoned investor, I understand perfectly what that means. It means opportunities. Look at the share price of Bird. It's down 99%. So I don't know if I will ever invest in Bird, but those information attracts me to the field as an investor. But since I don't know anything about micromobility, my only way to learn about it is by getting myself on a scooter and do 2,000 kilometers in 40 days. It's not a stunt. I'm not interested in publicity. I'm interested in understanding the concept, the knowledge, and the experience behind it. And I always do my original research. I don't believe other people's opinion other than the one I form myself based on solid information that I gather myself. This is called research. So today you are accompanying me and my son on the journey of researching the practical application of Lime underground on the beautiful Gold Coast. It couldn't be any better, and this is the weekend, he doesn't have school, so he's my research associate. You are my research associate. Atlas is my research associate. So here's my junior researcher. Yeah, I should charge you guys money for this. In fact, I should. Yes, whoever wants to know the detailed result of my research should join my club called GoGoGo Club. And in this club, not only you learn how to ride scooter, also you learn, more importantly, how to make money out of this whole thing. And the price is only $99 for the lifetime because I'm just starting out this service. Therefore, for the first 10 people, for $99, you join the club for life. How cool is that? All right, let's continue the journey looking for more limes and maybe talking even to some people who are riding the limes. See what we find. I don't know. Let's find out. One of the bike got rented out. That's revenue for the shareholders.
웃음이 말라서 함께 있는 게 불편해졌어. 말없이 그냥 걷기만 해요. We just walking down the street. 아무런 말도 없이 정말 너무 다른 사이. 말없이 그냥 걷기만 해요. 짝지어둔 대화 속에 what happened to us. 무기 내려 지금 달리는 차 안에 우린 아무 말 없네. 너는 그렇게 운전만 해. 난 핸드폰 보내. 넌 창밖을 보내. 난 너무 답답해. 우리 사이 막막해 baby. We're still in your car. 계속해서 듣고만 So quiet. Can you break the silence? Cause I don't want it. Radio 소리만 이곳에 This is it. 무슨 말 좀 해봐. 말없이 그냥 걷기만 해요. We just walking down the street. 아무런 말도 없어.
Hello everyone, GoGoGo. My name is GC. Today you have witnessed how I do underground research about the distribution of the Lime bikes and the condition, the quality, and particularly some of the features of those things. And next time I'm probably going to rent one and ride myself to get a first-hand experience. But today I have to say I'm very impressed with the product. I want to congratulate the team of Lime for an amazing product that you guys brought to the ground. This is a major step forward in the evolution of a more mobile solutions for people based on micro-mobility. And I believe they're onto something huge. Really, really big. This is a very nice bike. I really, really highly recommend anybody to rent it at least once to give it a try, see how it feels like. And so far, there's nothing short of amazing. And the best of all, safety-wise, everybody was wearing a helmet, and almost every bike had a helmet on as well, which is very, very good. Exceeded my expectation. I've seen previous version of Lime bikes. I was not as convinced as by the current version. Today's Lime bike is way better than the previous generation. This is similar to an iPhone. I always believe that micro-mobility is experiencing the iPhone moment. And I think from now onwards, the idea of having micro-mobility available to you at any time is gonna be ingrained into the brain of every young person in the world. In fact, look at here. What do people start with? First mobility solution is a scooter. Think about that way. That's a perfect example. I couldn't find a better example for that. Just look at the background. First solution for mobility when we start out is always a scooter. So we're going back to that. Maybe this is the way it goes. So this is the one additional information I want to share with everybody. is that ever since I started scooting, my health has improved so much dramatically. In fact, yesterday I found an old suit of mine I used to wear in Singapore, and the size gap is this much, and that was not a big suit. So I highly recommend anybody to get on your scooter, on e-bikes and all other mobile solutions for micro-mobility. And for today, I want to thank my son Atlas for assisting me. Thank you very much for assisting me. Come into the light. This is the proper background. So what's your impression of the Lime network so far?
I'm actually very surprised by Lime bikes.
Yeah?
I'm actually really surprised that almost all of them aren't stolen.
Yeah. They're obviously not that easy to steal because you need two people to carry it. And even you carry it away, I see very few parts you can use for commercial purposes. Everything's custom. So even you take away the wheels and stuff like that, nothing can be reused. So that's the whole thing. Do you think it's a good investment?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because look at the prices. I did the screenshot for the price, so you guys can see the screenshot for the price. It's pretty decent price, right? If someone rent it for a day or something, that's a good money.
Yeah.
And this bike costs far less than a rental car to make, and they own the proprietary system. And not to forget about the data they collect. There's a lot of intelligence system behind it. Therefore, I believe they are like operating a semi-autonomous system because the operator controls the network, and we, the tenant, the renter, actually is the rider who actually navigate it and take on all the risks. There's very little risk other than asset risk. So I see a great future for this network. Yeah. But thank you so much for today. Without your help, I couldn't have made this video today. I thank you very much. Okay. Now our next stop, if you guys want to watch our next video, it's going to be shot at the Porsche Center Gold Coast. We're being invited to a special event at the Porsche Center Gold Coast, and we're going to just rock up like this. We're going to change our clothing, rock up like scooters, see how they treat us. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I hope you watch the next one as well. See you in another video. Bye. Okay, very good. Well done.
I've had enough scooting for today.
Yeah? Now imagine I do that 6 hours a day. Go around, shoot footages, and help people.
And this
Welcome.
is like the first time.
Yeah? Yeah, tell me what you think.
It's like the first time in 4 months that like someone's actually been hurting from scooting.
So what do you want to tell the audience? Is scooting just standing around do nothing?
No, scooting is like a full-on exercise. It's really painful.
If you're not used to it. I'm not used to it. I did almost 2,000 K, so I'm used to it. The best way to describe scooting is yoga on wheels. You do yoga, but on wheels all the time. You're doing yoga all the time.
And it's really fun.
It's very fun, and it gets you from A to B, and you get to meet a lot of people. It's the best fun sport I've ever experienced. I wouldn't want to change this for anything else.
Without doubt.
Yeah. You also do fire twirling. Compare this to fire twirling, which one's more fun?
No, this is a lot more fun.
See? Tell you guys. If a 12-year young kid gets muscle pain from scooting for only how many hours? 2 hours only?
Yeah.
And can you imagine how much exercise you will get out of this? But it's fun, right?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah. Dopamine release. If you get addicted, must be addicted to something nice. Alright. That's just extra footage.